having a blessed morning. Let me start off with apologizing to all my followers and to all of my fans and to all of those that like and share my information and put my information out there. I really, really appreciate y'all. I want to thank you so much for supporting me. Um, there's a lot going on with me right now. I have some personal issues that I'm dealing with, so please bear with me if I don't go live on the time that I'm saying. Like, I don't go live during the time that I say I'm gonna go live. I really, really apologize for that. And the reason why I'm going live right now, and I'm so sorry that I was supposed to be going live. I suppose I went live at 8:30 p.m. yesterday, but like I said, I have a lot of personal issues that I'm dealing with right now. Please bear with me. I really, really apologize, and I also um, like to say thank you so much for liking and sharing my information. I really, really appreciate that. The reason why I'm going live right now, because like I said, I have personal issues that I'm dealing with, and I'm not just going to disclose this right now, right here. Maybe in a later time, in a later date, I will disclose my personal issues, that's what's going on in my personal life. Right. The reason why I'm going live right now is to get the topic out right now. So basically, um, those that is waiting for 8:30 tonight for me to go live, I'm going live right now, and I want to apologize for you. But if y'all got the notification bells and y'all got everything right now, y'all should be able to get the notifications to say when I'm going live, right? And like I said, I apologize for that. I know it's 3:44 in the morning, so I'm up right now because this is the month of Ramadan. This is day 4, basically, and day 4 has been a really, really good blessing for me, and I really appreciate your guys. Um, so yeah, you see the topic basically. You know what was the existing like, and what was life like before mankind was put into creation. This is going to be a banger one, right? Um, the information, the most of the information that I gather, and the most of the information that I have is based on spirituality, basically. It's based on a spiritual world, okay? And I'm going to basically explain who I am, right? And who the Creator blessed me. He blessed me with this spiritual insight and spiritual knowledge, and it's called the ghaib in Arabic. The ghaib is mean the unseen world, and it's the spiritual world basically. The unseen world is things that you have not seen with your eyes. There's things that He created that mankind has not seen with their eyes. Basically, they know that you exist, but you don't know they exist unless you are given access to this unseen world, unless the Creator bless you with insight through your dreams and through personal experience throughout your life, to has blessed you with an understanding of the spiritual realm. Basically, I ain't one of those. No cap. I'm not. This ain't no fun and games. Ain't playing this like. I'm one of those that is blessed with a sense of knowledge of a little bit of the spiritual realm, basically, and was given access a little bit to the spiritual realm, and dabbling with things that a human being have not seen with their eyes, that may be considered something is wrong with me. Basically, cool. All prophets and messengers and stuff like that, and I'm not no prophets and messenger. All prophets and messengers was considered weird, were considered off. The things that they saying was abnormal, basically. So these are the things that we need to put in the forefront. Basically, what I'm about to explain, what I'm about to break down, what was life before mankind, and also it's this force of narrative that mankind put forth, that people was apes, and we evolved from apes and all this other stuff, which is force basically. Whoever came up with this Darwin theory came up with this, this force of narrative that we was apes. This is all wrong. This is all wrong. We did not evolve from the apes, and all these other sort of scientific terminologies to explain the creation of mankind. We was created from the very earth itself. We was created from the best, the best of earth. This is why the creator says that I am about to create man. Man is the best of modes. He's the best of modes. And we basically gonna get into this, but basically we're gonna break down what was the life before mankind was in existence and who was there, what other beings was there, what other civilization was there, what other race was there before mankind was put into existence. And I'm definitely going to break that down. I'm going to give based on one Quranic chapter and verse, couple of verses probably as I get it in. So basically, you know my slogan, keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on here. Not just physically, but spiritually, mentally. There's murder, death, kill going on, right? Right? Live the life, ain't no thing, right? I'm married to the game and the game is married to me, right? It cloak yourself with your lower desire, basically. It cloak yourself with your lower desires. We all know from going through my videos, what is your lower desire? Your lower desires is called nafs, right? Is your soul, basically, and that your soul is different from your spirit, which is ruh, which brings life into our existence, which bring life into our body, our physical body, basically, right? So, right, it cloak itself with your lower desires, which is fame, fortune, and riches, basically, right? It's telling you that you're gonna become famous, fortune and riches, basically. If you come on this side, I can give you A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But it's not telling you all those other things that's put there. If you don't do these murder, death, kill acts, how it's going to present itself to you and how it's going to attack you and punish you, basically, right? Once you do these acts and you don't do the things that this murder, death, kill said to do, you know what it does? It puts you in these plantation jails, prison, however you want to call it, these concentration camps, basically. That's what it does, right? Where you faced with 10 years, 15 years, 25 years, right? Ultimately, life, basically, and you'll never get out. Basically, as you spinning around the yard, spinning around the yard, you with your boys, or you with your crew, or you with a couple of people that from your block that been in there for 15 years, that been in there for 10 years, that been in there for 5 years, and you're all up there doing bids, basically, wishing and praying that you was home, right? Wishing that you was praying that you was home, getting to it out in society, and you're looking at and seeing where you made mistakes at, and how can you fix them while you in the state prison, rocking state greens on the child, on the rec, on the visits, on the vacation program, on the academic program, right? On the commissary, on the visit, and all this other stuff, right? On the law library, right? On the medication room, all of these things. Why you want to do that when you go upstate, where that you can program right now out in society, where you have a chance to program, where you have a chance to get your life together, where you have a chance to uplift your life, you and your family want. Why you want to go in there and do that? Rock State Green. Why you want to stand in front of the judge, right, and being hit with 25 years for these murder, death, kill acts that we are doing? And it's not our fault that we're doing this. We're not our fault because we are plagued with this. It's a sickness. It's plagued upon generation, as we see it, basically, right? We see it all on these platforms. We see it all on the internet, Murder, death, kill, right? Live the life, lead like ain't no thing, which is barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life, right? This is what it is, right? I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? And experience from a spiritual eye. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Yes, please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts, right? Please don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, so you can know that I'm dropping heat and bangers for you and I to get past this darkness, right? To get past these blinders, to get past these traps, which is set upon society for you and me to fall into these traps to have us what? Organ donors, basically, and being cremated and zipped up, and our families, our loved ones be crying over us while we sit in these caskets and stuff like that. This is why it's a big campaign for me and my platform to try to eliminate this and try to stop this, as it overspread us individually and as collectively as a community, basically, right? Yeah, so it cloak itself with your lower desires, basically. After doing this murderly act, if you don't do that, you're gonna end up in these plantation and death, indefinitely. This is what it does, right? But there's another way out, right? There's a light there, right? It's blurry. It's blurry. It's kind of dim. If you see that light, grab it. That's your way out. So you don't have to enter these plantation and program up there. You could program yourself out here in society, basically. Right. This is what it is. Okay? So over here, on this channel, we don't promote violence. We don't promote ignorance. We don't promote you smoking weed. We don't promote you drinking alcohol and cigarettes, all the other stuff which has plagued us as a community and plagued us individually, which is destroying our spirituality, which is the foundation of our existence at the end of the day. This channel is here to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. This is what this channel is about, basically. Over here, we listen to a little bit of jazz music before we get into our topics, which is near there, and hopefully we can tackle this at the end of the day, which is really, really important. So come on, let's listen to a little jazz music. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. I will appreciate it. I definitely will appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'm happy that you up with me right now this early in the morning. I'm getting ready for to do Sahoya meal. I'm getting ready to fast, basically. So I want to eat things right now. I appreciate that you here with me. I definitely appreciate that. And like I said, I apologize for not going live at 8:30 yesterday, but I'm here right now. You're going to get the information right now because I'm dealing with a lot. That's personal. Later on, I'm going to explain that to you, basically. Take some vitamins. Eat some vitamins. This is black seed, Silogent vitamin. Hope your guys is having an amazing day. I know you're up getting ready for work, getting the children up and getting them ready. This topic is going to be really dope. This topic is going to be dope. We're going to get right into this. We're going to get right into this topic, basically. Come on. We're going to get right into this topic. So, you see the topic. How was life before mankind, right? Mankind. And then I'm going to break down how life was. Basically, before mankind was created, right? Before civilization was created, before civilization started to populate the earth, there was a force here, right? And there was a race here, and there was creation here, there was civilization here way before us, right? And these race was called the Jinn. They are called Jinn, basically. They are created from smokeless fire. Get in my comments. Get in my comments if you ever seen shadows, or if you ever seen something from the corner of your eye, basically. And I know a lot of people in the neighborhood, and our neighborhood deals with that, see a lot of shadows, and they seen things from the corner of their eye. Well, that's them. That's them. If you seen things from the corner of your eyes, and you seen shadows like flashes, well, that's them. Basically, that's them. They don't want you to really see them. And if you see them from the corner of the eye, Basically, if you see the corner of an eye flash, or you seen something that was like weird in your household, that is them. Or you hear something that was weird in your household, that was them. That's to bring it up on a modern day time. And you also you did, like in our neighborhoods, in our civilization, the indigenous people of the earth. You know how back in the days they should be like, the witch is riding your back. The witch is riding your back. The witch wasn't riding your back. These are jinns, basically. They are jinns. If you ever seen the movie called Insidious, part one, two, three, but part one basically how these entities were trying to enter your body because you were spirit traveling. Well, they know that your spirit at a certain specific time, basically, right, has exit your body, and they all gather up around your body. Whatever they doing around your body, basically they trying to murder you. Basically, they put you in a trance and you can't move. You like this. You can't move. Well, this is to bring it to modern time, basically. That is them, basically, because they are in the high world, basically, right? This is the unseen world. But if the Creator loves you enough and He wants to bring awareness to you that they exist, that this unseen world exists, He will give you a glimpse of them. That's why you see the shadows, or you see things, or you hear things in your house, right? Get in my comments if the witch ever rolled your back. Get in my comments if the witch ever rolled your back and you have dealt with these things, especially in our communities or individually, basically. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Just to explain that how this world existed way before mankind, basically. So let me go further into this. Now let me go back, right? This is way before ADBC. This is way before ADBC, basically. This was during the creation. This is like the water was here, the mountains was here, animals was here, trees was here, certain things was here, and they was here, basically. They ruled this civilization, Earth, basically. They was created to worship the Creator, right? And they was given free will. They are created from smokeless flame. You know how in a hot summer day, and you look up the hill, you see the waves. Well, that is aquarium of how they are created. You see that smoke, and you seen it's smokeless, but it's like waving like this. It's real hot, and you see that heat wave, and you see it going like this waves. That is the equivalent of their creation, basically, of their creation. You can't see them, but they see you, right? Basically, we wasn't given fully access to see the spiritual realm because that's how the Creator set it up that way, basically, right? And the reason why I'm breaking down this, because it's needed in our community to explain spirituality and explain things that is called phenomenal, right? Things that's unexplained. And a lot of people try to tackle this. Muslims, regular people try to tackle this. How was life before mankind, basically, right? I don't want to get into the topic of the breaking down the fish, the creation of fish, and all this other stuff. I'm not getting into that. I'm talking about who was here, who had the intelligence, basically. Right? It was the jinns. It was the jinn, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this is the Holy Quran, right? This is the Holy Quran, right? Yusuf Ali translation. And we definitely going to get into this. And I'm going to make my point right here because it's much needed. I'm going to make my point, right? This is chapter 2, verse 30, 31, 32, and 33. So it's from 30 all the way to 33 that you want to look at, basically. But we're going to focus on verse 30. Chapter 2, verse 30, basically. And I'm going to read it, basically. It says, Wa'id kala rabuka. It said, li malaika. That's angels, basically. That's angels, right? T. It says, Inni ja I lun fil ardi khalaqa tan qalu an taj'alu fiha min yufsidun fiha wa yasfiku dima'a wa nahnu nu sab bi u ji ham dika wa nu qaddi su laka qala ini ab lamu ma la tag, yeah, tag lamu, right? It says, behold, the Lord said to the Malaika, Malaika is angels, I will create a vicegerent on earth, right? Khalifa. They said, will thou place therein one who will make mischief through in and shed blood while we do celebrate thy praise and glorify thy holy name? He said, I know what you know not. I'm going to stop right there. You ask yourself, what did the angels seen before that were they were permitted to speak? Right? What did they seen before a bloodshed of mischief making on this earth? What was here before that was shedding blood? Right? Blood. It was animal blood, insect blood. What was shedding blood and causing mischief before mankind was in creation? It was the Jinn. The Jinn was here, which is a form, another species, another civilization that coexists with on earth, right? That was shedding blood, meaning they was killing animals. They was chopping down trees. They were destroying livestock. They were destroying the water. They was polluting the water. They was doing any and everything, basically, right? These smokeless beings that you cannot see with your eyes. Now, there's different forms of them, basically. I know of 3. They said there's 4. I forgot the last 4. There's I'm gonna say this from my point of view, there's 3 of them, basically, right? There's one that sit about and it just sits there. It's there, right? Then there's another form that transform into human beings. It has the ability to transform. They shift shavers, right? There's another one that fly. They fly in and out of earth. They fly. They have the ability to fly in and out of earth. Just like our spirit flies. Our spirit flies, basically. Yes, it flies. This is facts. So they was given the ability to do this. There's three different species of them, basically. 3 different species of these jinns, basically. Right? There's some that believe and some that don't believe, basically. But we're talking about the ones that was wilding out here killing and murdering, and basically, right? They was basically murdering each other, just murdering, right? So the Creator sent down the angels, and a war went on with them. There was a war between the angels and them. Some of the angels died, and some of them died. This is facts. So the angel gained the upper hand of them, because trust me, the angels fly and they fly, basically. So they was warring with each other in the spiritual realm on earth. You see, everything, the earth is physical, but all around the physical is a spiritual realm. Basically, the whole entire existence outside of the creator, right, is spiritual, right? Mixed in with the physical, basically. So what you see is physical, right? We see the physical, but majority of this is spiritual insight, spiritual force. Basically, if he's giving you access to it, he give you access. So they was fighting each other, basically, right, and killing each other. But there was one that was powerful, powerful Iblis, Satan, right? He got these names after that he fell. So his name was Iblis. He was powerful. He was teaching a certain amount of them how to worship the Creator, how to worship Him in whatever language that they were speaking. Now they speak what? Telepathically to each other. That's how they communicate. They telepathically talk to one another because we can telepathically talk. The reason why we talk is because our physical, basically, just our mouth and everything. But our spirit, right? Our spirit, it telepathically speaks. It telepathically speaks to the Creator, basically. You know how you praying and you could pray what's inside of your mind, heart, body, and soul without you speaking? That's telepathically speaking. That's telepathically speaking. We can speak our thoughts, our mind, body, and soul, and we can telepathically talk to the Creator, to the spiritual realm. You do it all the time. You do it all the time. So basically, right, they was fighting each other, and Iblis was there. Iblis. He was a leader amongst the Jinn, basically, right? He was a leader. He was teaching those to worship the Almighty Creator, basically. Yes. So, when some of the jinns, they fled into the mountains. They fled into water. They fled in valleys, hiding, because they lost the war. They lost the battle. Many of them perished, and some of the angels died too. This is facts. This is facts. A lot of people don't talk about this, right? So Iblis was speaking and talking, right, amongst them. So when the angels came down to murder him, they stopped, basically. Why did they stop? Why did they stop? Hey, brother, please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Why did they stop? Because the Creator gave them what? Gave them the warning, gave them the signal not to kill him, basically, to gather information. So they left from there. They went back up and told the Creator that there's one amongst them that's very powerful, that's teaching about the worship of you. He said, okay, bring him up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bring him up. So he brought them up, right? And he was so, and he wasn't the only one that they brought up, right? They brought other jinns up also. It wasn't just Shaitan. It was those jinns that was with Shaitan, right? He had a little force with him, basically, right? And they all was amongst the angels, basically, worshiping the Creator. The Iblis was so powerful and so knowledgeable, basically, he was teaching the angels how to worship the Creator. But he didn't know what the Creator was going to do, basically, at the time. So he was teaching them how to pray to him. I'm going to get into that. And a lot of brothers don't talk about this. A lot of people don't talk about this, basically. We have to get credit when credit is due. I understand that certain things go on. We have to get credit when credit is due. Okay? So, now, after Iblis was teaching the angels and jinns, his group, those that was disbelieving, those was disbelieving that fled, that it was killing. It wasn't them. It was those that was worshiping the Creator. It wasn't just Iblis, okay? It wasn't just Iblis. It was him and the other jinns also, basically. So they all was amongst the angels teaching them, showing them how to pray to the Almighty Creator, right? So when the Creator basically told them to bow, and this was way before. In this process, Iblis was teaching and praying, teaching and praying the angels, and also was praying, okay, in worship to the Creator, basically, right? At this time, the Creator already sent down angels to go collect soil, mud, sand from the best part of the earth to create man. In this process, right? In this process, he was shaping and molding man, shaping and molding him, shaping and molding him, shaping and molding man in the process. Before, right? Before and after the fall of Shaitan, right? Of Iblis, basically. Of Iblis. Because his name was Iblis. Right? So, when the Creator was shaping and molding Adam, he shaped and molded himself. This is the creature that he shaped and molded with his own hands. The Creator said, there's no other species or no civilization that he ever touched physically but mankind, our physical body, this right here, this, right? So when he shaped and molded him and then breathed the spirit of himself into mankind, Iblis was seeking lordship. He was seeking to rule the earth and the universe, basically. The angels and earth, basically. He was supposed to be seeking caliphship, vice journal of the earth and the heavens, basically. Right? He had a different plan, a different attitude because he was putting the work in. So basically, right? And I've seen the Muslims all around the world, all the believers, Muslims, those are not even Muslims, basically, non-Muslims and Muslims, basically. All of this, as the Muslims pray like this, they go like this, right? They go like that. They go like this. I can't bend all the way down because my back is messed up. I can bend down like this, like that, as far as I go. I can't go all the way down, my back. So when they were doing all this, Iblis showed them how to worship the Creator. Iblis showed the angels how to prostrate, how to get in ruku, how to get in sajda, basically how to set their attentions. Iblis showed them. This is facts. I want your guys to spread this message around. Spread it. Get it out there. So we're going to give credit when credit is due, basically. Right? Even though the Creator said he was haughty. Even though the Creator said that he backdoored Adam and Eve, he backdoored the Creator. Yes, he did, the Almighty. He backdoored and became haughty and disrespectful because he was seeking, right, vice journal. He was seeking to be the Caliph of the earth and universe because he was putting the work in. He was teaching the angels, basically, right? And he was teaching the Jinn, basically. This is facts. This is facts. I had to bring it there. But we're going to back up a little bit. We're going to back up before he was taken up. Iblis was very, very, very righteous. Iblis was very, very a believer. He was a believer before he took the fall. He had his own congregation of believers of Jinn, of his race, basically. He tried to get all of them, but all of them didn't want to go, basically, because they have free will. They don't have a spirit. They have a soul. And they souls, basically, right? They souls, basically, is they free will. Your soul has passion. Your soul can feel. Your soul can taste. Your soul can do all of that. Basically, the animals can taste, they can eat, they can do all of that, but they don't have free will. The jinns do. The jinn do. The jinn have free will. So, but before of that, these entities was destroying and killing livestock, eating up everything. I mean, destroying it, finishing everything, basically. So Iblis campaigned, right, with his groups to basically, to do what? To try to bring the other jinns into the form of worship of the Creator. And this was before man was put upon the earth basically. This what was Jinn about basically, and we're gonna give this sense of um, history based on this. We're not just gonna look at Satan or Iblis as he was nothing basically, right? After he was told to bow down, basically, right, to Adam, that's where he took the big fall, and that's when everything changed for him. But prior to that, before that, he used to worship the Creator day in, day in, day out, and he was teaching the angels basically. He taught them the form on how to worship. So our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he saw the angels pray, and he learned from the angels, this goes back to Iblis showing the angel how to worship the Creator, because it's all big facts on how Iblis taught the angels how to worship the Creator. So now he's giving respite until the end of the day, until the day of judgment, to assort all of the physical creation of the Creator, basically, because he was hateful, he was jealous, because he was seeking to do what? He was seeking to do what? To take over the heavens and the earth, basically, to overthrow the Creator. That's exactly what he was trying to do. Iblis is very, very slick and very, very powerful in a certain way. And you think that he's ugly, they picture, they paint things of him horns, and he doesn't look not like that. Iblis is very, very, very handsome. He's very handsome, and very old. He's very old. He's old. He's over 1,000 years old. Over 1,000 years old. Over 2,000 years old. Over 3,000 years old. Yes, he is. He's very old. Very old. Yes, he is. He's old. But this is the agreement that he made with the Creator, basically, at the end of the day. So this was life before man was created. This was the spiritual realm, right? And there's other creatures that's inside of the spiritual realm that you have not seen. Basically, the Creator says that he created things that you know and that things that you don't know, basically. There's other creatures, other life forms that was here on earth, that exists on earth. And one of them was the Jinn, basically. You have seen them. Get in my comments. If you have seen them from the corner of your eye, or you seen a shadow in your house, or you seen things in your house, or the witch rolled your back, that is them, basically. And there's a lot of them, basically. They are given the opportunity to believe or non-believe, basically. And I'm about to end this live right here because I'm about to go do smoothie time with you. Okay? So I wanted to get that out, basically. Please share and like, subscribe to this channel. Don't forget the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, so you can know when I'm going live and dropping heat. Now, this topic is heat. I basically got this from the Creator. I got this from him on how they was living, basically, and how they was living. How they was living. Do they do they have like do they have like private parts like us? No, they do not have private parts. They do not have private parts. Do they look like women that have breasts? No, they do not have breasts. They do not have breasts. No, they do not. So we have to get this to the understanding that this is really, really important for us. This is part one. This is part one. I have people calling me, messing up my live. This is why I told everybody to, get the notification so you can know when I'm going live. It's really important. But I would like to end this topic with I love you. And I thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. I got some dope information over there. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, basically, right? Live the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Basically, it cloaked itself with your lower desire, fame, forth, riches. Basically, that's what it does. Basically, but it's setting you up to backdoor you at the end of the day. This is what it's doing. Basically, this is what it's doing. Coming with knowledge and wisdom, experience and understanding from a spiritual eye. Yes, yes. So, definitely would like to end this with, this is part one. I'm gonna make part two so I can finish this. I have people calling me, alright? I'm sorry. Have a great and beautiful morning. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace.